Okay. So you get a nice 15-minute video from today. All right, so you just come right back to here, take a breath, smile. Okay, so we just finished Wan Sau, so brushing the knee. So start from your right side, same direction as me. Breathing in, then relax the palm, and exhale. Lift the sternum, drop the bottom hand, just let it fall on the side of the knee. Keep on turning, palm center, and then turn 45 to your right. The left hand slides up, waist turns, and then cradle the ball. And the next series is called Parry, so it's Parry right and Parry left. Switch the hands and turn the waist, just let the palms wash. Next move, you're going to flip the hand over, covering something. You keep on turning until 45, until you have wrist on wrist, and then breathe in. And as you exhale, turn and squeeze the fist as you turn. Right hand rises, and then release. Wrist over wrist, right in the center. Draw the palms back, gather. Compress, lift the sternum, double palms pushing, and draw the hands back. Breathing in and out. And then repeat on the left side. So turn and slide the left hand up right on the side of the ear. Breathing in and exhale and turn back to the front. Just drop your right hand to the side of the leg. Raise the sternum, keep on turning, palm center. 45 to the left, right hand rises, left hand supports the elbow, and then scoop the left hand under, fold the hands, and parry left, or shooting palm. In the chair, this is more what we call a shooting palm. Yeah, right hand flips over, just comes up, and cover, and turn, 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 breathe in and grab. Hold the right hand while you exhale, let the left hand rise, and then release. Metaphor, that's the word I was looking for. I have to say it now because I'm going to forget again. Metaphor, metaphor. Okay, repeat, brush the knee on the left side. Breathing in and out. Lift the sternum. Leisurely tying the coat, so fold, hide, and sneak the right hand in, and then the right hand out. And then right here, turn the palms center a little bit. Right? They just kind of rotate a little bit, elbows down, and then wipe in the center, straight down, come to the belly button, drop your shoulders, rotate your right palm up and right under the chin, close to the body, and then project. Issue, expand. Big spiral, pushing from the left fingertip, double palm, release and open, and close, okay? And then right side, so turn, breathing in and down, and lift, okay? Fold, bring the left hand in, the left elbow sticks out. Then the left palm comes up to the center. Drop the shoulder and elbow and turn the palms a little bit towards center. Then wipe straight down. The right fingertip should be touching the wrist, close to the body. And then push the palm out. And then rotate. And out. Okay? And we're going to end right here so we have time to do some standing from here. So breathe in and down. And then let everything go slowly. Okay, transfer to one leg, so one leg can be free. Bring it back slowly. Find the ground. Transfer slowly, and then slowly let everything go and relax. Okay, so if you want, we'll do a little bit standing. So we stretch, and we don't have too much time, so let's see. So we'll do some of the follow step things. Okay. So as we do the form, the first one we just step up forward and it's just a few steps, but then they bring in what they call the follow steps, which is the walking. Yeah. And it's all formalities, right? We got to call things something so everybody understands what we're talking about. So all a follow step means is that when you step up and you shift, that back leg wants to come with you, so you release it and you let it go and it shuffles forward. So to me, oh, you're shuffling, right? So if I step forward and I shift my weight and I release the back leg, right? It wants to spring forward a little bit. Okay, and that's all it is. If I step back and I sit back and I release this leg, right, it wants to come back a little bit. Okay? So, you know, it's funny to me in the beginning before when I walk in and I step forward, oh, heel. I'm just so focused on maybe heel forward and pressing like this. And then I learn a different style, and then that style is toe. And then it's like shooting and sliding the whole foot. And now when I do the set, I realize it's just how I feel. So for me, I'll mix it up because I'll feel like, oh, I want to step this way or I want to step this way. Yeah? So for what we do here, don't worry about it. Okay? What you want to focus on is as you sink, right, you're going to pick up one leg. Right? So if I'm wide, I don't want you to be wide like this. I want you to be more narrow. But I'll go wide so you can see it. Right? So when I shift, then 100% here and 0% here. Right? So if this is 50-50, right, then if I go 75, then this should be 25. Right? If I go 80, this should be 20, 90, 10%, 95. Right? All at the same time, so it's flowing until 100 and 0 same time. Right? So as soon as you shift, right, you want to anchor yourself, head is up, and you start releasing that other leg right away. Okay? When you step forward, right, when I release, you have to do it slow because you don't want to be shifted like this. That's falling. Right? So when you walk, we all do this. We lead with our body, we lead with our head first. That's falling, right? Because if I lead here and I pick up my leg, my center is here. So you have to think of that. I haven't been walking all this time, I've been falling. I've been catching myself before I fall. So you have to change definition to walking as one leg at a time, right? All my weight is here. I cannot transfer until I touch the ground. And before I even shift forward, I want to relax and sink a little bit. Now I can shift forward. Right? Then I can feel this foot pressing, this one releases. Before I can release that leg, sink and 100%, now I can release, right? And then I can stand forward. Okay? So we just try walking, right? So if you don't mind standing up, you can be by your chair, yes, so it's safe. If you're not comfortable standing, just try and feel it while you're sitting. So, width of underarm, right? And you want to bend, fold, and shift to one side. Okay? And as soon as you shift, you have to actually relax. Don't tense, you have to relax. As soon as you shift, start picking up the heel. Okay? Pick it up, keep all, whatever leg you're standing on, and just flex and drop the whole leg down till you find the ground, and then sink, relax, and now shift forward. Okay, relax halfway, just relax. Find 50-50, yeah, let go. So if you're, okay, so I'll break down what's happening right there. So if I'm on the line and I'm walking like this, I'm very unstable. Yeah? So I always have to have that space in between my feet. So when I step forward, you have to be careful you're not bringing your feet in. And that's what's happening. Yeah. So now you're on this really narrow line. Yeah? So as you stand, right, you shift to one side, pick the knee straight up. Okay? Yeah, and then you have to relax. So let this go, let this go. So don't try to balance by fighting. I know everybody says, fight for your balance, right? This is different. You fight for your balance by just raising the sternum and relaxing into here. Yeah, there. Okay, and then the bottom of your feet, you can feel, has to be a little stronger. And pick the knee straight up, don't let it come in. And just extend the heel, there. And then relax. So don't move yet. So I want you to pick your leg up a little bit more to the side. There. That's going to be more stable from there. Okay. Then sink down, and then let that foot flatten. Okay. And then shift forward about halfway, and then as you shift past halfway, let the back heel come up. Let this leg press on the ground. Relax into here. Just fold, and then let this come back to here. Right? And stand, and then come back down to this side. Pick this leg straight up without shifting, just extend from the knee, then drop the whole leg down, yeah, and then relax, yeah. So let your body fall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to say that, but let your body fall straight down, yeah, and then relax and bring it even, and then stand. Okay, and then go back down to the right side. The left heel comes up, free, right? Anchoring everything on the right. Yeah. So right over here, you feel how the upper body, you're trying to fight here. Let this go. There. Okay, and then flex, find the ground, sink, and then shift forward. Yeah. Shift forward, and then the back leg catches up. And then sink back down, and then step with the other leg. So we're breaking down, walking every step at a time so you feel what you're doing, yeah? Okay, so let's reset one more time. Okay, so maybe take a little bit wider stance. Right, so we're breaking it down to shifting. Right? And then can you stand on one leg first instead of fighting like this, right? Relax. Just keep the top of it suspended. When you pick up the leg, avoid letting it come in. Right? So comes up, and then just flex the knee. Just anchoring here, and then drop the whole leg down. You can feel it swinging back, and then relax, and then come forward. Right? And then just step back up to standing. Right? So reset, and then do the other side. Yeah. So I'm going to break it all down. So then you walk, you have to think like that, like, oh, every step, yeah, like, what am I doing? Oh, I'm lunging already. Oh, okay, I got to try again. Yeah, all right. Okay, so it doesn't matter left or right, right? So you just practice, just think about that just one step at a time, find the ground, right? Don't lean, right? Just take your time, right? Just study one step at a ground, standing, right? Relax. Step with the other leg, sink. If you want, you can put your hands here. This is kind of stable, yeah, right here. And just let the elbows lightly touch your body. Small step, shift, sink, stand, relax, and then sink back to that leg. Straight, keep yeah, find the ground. And just take your time feeling the ground. Yeah. Try 2 more steps on your own. Yeah, you just reset if you have to. And as you're stepping, imagine your legs heavy. Bottom of the feet relaxed, yeah? Legs heavy. So just try a few on your own. Yeah? Just think one step at a time. So for you, bring your feet under you. You can stand? Okay. All right. So first thing you do, you bend at your heel and look straight ahead. Yeah? Let's try that again. Straight. Okay, and then just relax and sink. Yeah. And as you sink, relax the bottom of your feet, relax upper body. So try that again. Just sink. You feel all that weight pressing on the ground. Okay, so you have to hold that relaxation. So just shift to one side, releasing one heel. Pick the knee straight up. Let yourself be stable, and then just extend the foot. There. Okay, now sink. Yep. Okay, now when you sink, Don't shift forward. So try that again. From here. Okay, so you watch from here, right? Extend, right? All my weight is here. Find the ground. I sink down here and then shift. And then stable 50 and then come up. Yeah. So the hardest thing is you have to remove that urge to lunge. That's anxiety, right? I gotta get there, right? I gotta beat the other person. This is how I get my granddaughter home. I'm gonna beat you to the front, no matter how much she's complaining that she doesn't want to leave her house, right? Oh, I'm going. No, wait for me. I'm gonna be first at your front door. No! I mean, she goes like, yeah. She could be screaming, I'm not gonna leave your house, right? I'm refusing to leave, but she cannot lose getting to her house. So you have to remove that anxiety. You have to remove that leading with the head. So that's the stillness in motion. This is stillness in motion. Upper body is still, right? I cannot reach there. My leg doesn't reach. If I do this, I'm lunging, right? So I just have to accept that's all it can go. Drop my leg down. Just let it swing down, find the ground. And then I still cannot go, right? Because I really don't have any stability on the front leg, so I have to sink, right? Everything lets go. Now I can shift forward. Now I can feel this leg pressing, right? I'm about 50-50 now, right? Very stable, or as stable as I'm going to be. And then as I shift past 50, that heel is coming up already, right? And then I have to relax into here. I have to relax into here. The more I relax, the more I can feel the muscle grabbing and activating and getting strong. If I tense the muscle, I'm going to push away from the ground. If I relax the muscle, it's going to grab as much as it needs to grab. This leg is here, right? I can either come back to zero, or the next step is to go forward, sink, right? And then shift forward. This has to be relaxed. That back heel is coming up, right? And then come forward. So
let me see you walk so I see what it looks like.
Oh, okay. So if here. So they like to call this Tai Chi walk, but then, you know, you go to YouTube and you research Tai Chi walk and you see all different kinds of things, right? It's the basic principle of one step at a time, right? So one of the things I can do is I could come in like this and then shift, yeah? So I kind of walk at an angle, right? So if I'm from here. And I'm feeling the center, like there's a ballast here, that I'm moving that ballast to here. Right? And sinking that ballast in. It's like a bowling ball, or like a big water bag inside here. So just focusing on that and trying to keep, oh, see, I have to keep my sternum up. I do the same thing, yeah, I'm hunching. Just feeling the ground, checking my alignment, move slow enough that if I'm doing this, I can fix this without actually stopping the movement. Yeah, and just relaxing. Oh, head suspended, bottom of the feet relaxed, legs are a little heavy. From there, yeah.
So actually your legs are, or your foot is going to the side more than straight.
Okay, so yeah, so depending how I walk, right? So if okay, if I'm walking here, right? I'm going to use this line, the center line, right? So if I'm not doing this kind of walking, right? If I'm just walking straight, I'm trying to trace, right? So each leg is actually stays on its side, right? So I can walk like this where I practice each leg just stays in its lane, right? No matter what. Yeah. That's why it gets confusing when you see Tai Chi walking like, oh, you're doing it wrong. We do it like this, right? Oh, what's the matter with you? Your school sucks. It's because there's all different ways, right? And then sometimes it might be like this, crossing the center, right? And then sweeping, and then shifting, and then crossing. And you notice right now I'm kind of flat foot, right? It's not really toe or heel. Right now I'm just picking up my whole leg, right? And then sometimes it might be like shooting the toe, like I'm shooting under you, yeah. And then sometimes it's like heel. And I think when I do heel, it's more mechanical. I'm practicing just kind of the mechanical, taking my time, right? Feeling this press, and that comes out. And that's kind of a natural walk, right? Where I have that natural flex.
But your knees are always bent.
The knees always have to bend. The joints always have to have a little bend. Yeah. Even if it's straight, I have to sink. And I can extend more, but yeah, it has to be flexible, it has to be loose. It cannot be locked. Yeah. So it takes time, yeah, to figure all these things out, and you have to play and experiment with them. So yeah, it gets confusing because I could probably design 50 different walking exercises. They're all eventually trying to get you to do the same thing. Yeah. But this is one you can try, right? You can put a stick on the line, you can put a tape on the line, and as you walk, in the beginning you got to look on the ground, right? And you got to feel, and just walk and keep the leg from crossing over, right? Don't let the leg cross over. Yeah. And you can try it when you're learning. You can go a little bit wide, because when you go a little bit wide, you really feel the difference, right? And it's more stable. Yeah? And just have to let go. So again, if you relax and everything drops down, then you're stable, right? With whatever strength you have, with whatever ability you have. If you relax, then you can utilize everything you already have. Yeah. You just get more stable with whatever you already have, yeah, from there. Okay. Down. Okay, we gotta end class. I know we're running late. I see everybody coming to clean up. So we'll do more of that, right, as time goes on, and as I come on time and can set up early. and that will be on, some of this will be on the video. Right? That's after I put on the video. I forgot, there's somebody, she must be missing today. There's somebody who has really taken me seriously about, did you turn on your camera? I can't think who she is. She normally sits on this side. She's not here today. No. I can't think of the name. And it's like, oh, she's not here. Yeah. Maybe I rely on her. She's like, did you turn on your camera? See, she's not here, right? I blew it today. Okay. Right hand, left hand. Yeah. So 4 fingers straight, thumb folded, your left hand opposite from me. Fist, and just relax, just let it sit. Yeah? So, what should the height of your palm be? What was I talking about today? Heart. Yeah. So fist and the center of your palm, heart. Yes. So it doesn't have to be high up here. This is. You just, see, that's my shoulder. Just make it relax. It's actually sitting here. Drop your elbows down, drop your shoulder, and just relax. Relax your wrist. It will have a slight bend as it conforms to the palm, yeah? But not much, yeah. Just a slight bend, okay? All right, so 4 fingers represents community. This is specifically for the Tai Chi for Health program. The folded thumb represents humility, right? And fist, of course, represents strength. Right? So for us, it's health, right? Strength of spirit, mind, body, that kind of thing. Yeah? Okay. All right, loosen up. So we actually ended class with that. Oh, but it's funny. Everything comes down to relax. You gotta let go. Oh. Every day when I go home, I look at all the junk in the house and I said, I gotta just throw it away. And then my mind goes to, I should donate it. And I'm thinking, just throw it away. And we have a whole room with all the toys, and all the kids left all the toys from the previous, and I'm like, I'm from Hilo, right? That's still good. It's still got, somebody could use that. It's all dusty, but we could clean it, right? Like, throw it away. that voice behind me, throw it away, throw it away. Oh, but if I don't let go, right, then the clutter comes, right? So metaphor, that's what I was talking about, metaphor. Yeah, so if you don't clear the blockage, right, hanging on to the junk, right, that's metaphor for that. What are we doing in our life? Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. So it's interesting when I talk about this, my cousin who's like just, to me, he's like super high level martial artist, right? But as we're talking and he's talking about learning different things, all of a sudden his application is not the fighting application, not energetic. It's like, oh, what's the metaphor in life? So after years of doing that, right, his priority, his application priority is now, right, that's not even, that's partially healing other people, right? That's what he does, he heals. But it applies to yourself, right? How are you going to ascend? Right? How are you going to be better than the person you look up to? Right? And the person we put up on the pedestal as, oh, the perfect human being, the perfect spirit, the perfect soul. How are you going to be better than that person? Right? Yeah. So it really came to me that all the physical training, that's what it is, right? When they go up to the fighting monks, it's like, I don't get it. How can you be Buddhist and study enlightenment and compassion and non-killing and all of this and study fighting? They're not studying fighting. Right? So that's the illusion. They're not studying fighting. They're studying themselves. Right? They're putting their body into a physical condition to create the physical foundation so that they can study the spiritual, emotional thing above that, yeah? So that they don't have to worry about, oh, I cannot study today, I'm sick. Yeah, but it takes years to understand that, because in the beginning, right? Come on, practice, right? Practice harder. But what happens? All those that, 95% that cannot do that, you lose them, right? Yeah. From there. So with this kind of program, we just focus on the health. Still has the physical, but it's the health from there. Okay. Now, yeah, you have any questions, let me know. When you go home, you have questions, write it down, go get a notebook. Write it down, email me, bring it. You can, you come to class and you think, oh, I don't have time, write it on a piece of paper here. Can you find time to answer this question later? If I cannot, I'll go ask somebody. Yeah, I'll go find out. If I don't know the answer, I tell you, I don't know the answer. Yeah, or I think it's like this, so this is what I perceive, and from there. Yeah, I don't have any need anymore to be like right. Doesn't do me any good. Okay. All right, thank you everybody. Yeah, so we're in class. So, yeah, I'll be around cleaning up if you have any questions. So next class is Hanakia? Next class in 2 weeks, right?
For this one, it's every other still.
Yeah, and are we doing the
The third Thursday.
Okay, so we have 3 classes in September, yeah? Okay, so we're making up for that one class I missed. So yeah, all the first, third, and the 5th week we'll have class, yeah. And then kind of watch for the newsletters. They're trying to figure out what happens after this, what the schedule is going to be. I know we're going to have class, but just kind of watch, see what's going on from there, yeah? Okay.
Just to get into class again, and I thought